I'm trying to. Okay.
In the meeting controls toolbar, tap the record icon.
Yep.
Okay, so is that
Yeah, we're recording.
okay?
Recording. Cool.
Okay, we'll edit. Virginia, so
Oh, yeah.
don't worry. Yeah.
We'll edit this part out and then we'll
Yeah.
pretend we're, live, as you know. Can you hear us okay?
I can.
Great.
Virginia, I have something to tell you. I always kind of avoid saying your last name because I'm afraid I'm going to say it wrong.
My
I think
mother
a lot of-
can't say it right.
I think a lot of people do with Cheatham too. People are like, "Hey, Mary C," I think they're like, I don't know. So is it Cuthrell or Cuthrell?
It's Cuthrell. So it's like Cuthrell.
Cuthrell.
Yes.
That wasn't even one of my two options.
You know what's funny?
I'm so glad that I asked.
My dad's side of the family, they're Futrells. Futrell. Well,
Yeah.
people say Futrell, but it's Futrell, so that's easy to remember.
Cuthrell.
So my mother says, now Bobby and I have been married 12 years. My mother says Virginia Cuthrell. Cuth. And I'm like, Mom, like seriously, like it'd be nice if you learn how to say it. At this point, it's a little bit disrespectful, but just go with whatever you need to say, Mom.
That's funny.
She also cannot, I hope this is not part of the interview.
No,
No.
you're good.
Yeah. So my daughter is Catherine, Catherine, and she changes how we spell her name sometimes. She sometimes spells it Kathryn. So that's just what I'm used to. And it's not offensive at all.
I have one sister, Virginia, and her name's Catherine, Catherine.
Yes.
It's a good name.
Mhm.
And that's the old fashioned spelling is the Catherine.
I don't know what's happened to my mother. She's just retired and she can't be bogged down with details such as pronouncing names properly or spelling.
So let me tell you, my mother was here this weekend. Let me tell you what my mother does. My mother constantly tells me how busy she is.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
And
oh,
you're not.
pray tell, mother. Tell me, what have you been doing today?
Yeah.
How was your aerobics class? Let's talk about it.
Yoga, wine study, Bible study, and then Mom gets real pissed when we're not at St. Paul's Episcopal Church every time the doors are open. Like Sunday school, youth group, I'm like, Mom, like we've had it by Sunday. We've had it.
Yeah, we're done. Sunday's the one morning I love to, especially being in real estate for real. Like Sunday's the one morning where I'm like, oh, nobody better call me on Sunday morning.
No.
And also I'm like, if you call me Sunday morning, I'll return your call afternoon, but I don't worry about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I'm like,
It's the Lord's Day.
The Lord's Day.
It's the Lord's morning. Oh my gosh,
Exactly
that was
right.
hysterical.
Yeah. Okay. So Virginia, what would make this a total win for you?
So what we want to promote are these tickets that we're selling for our raffle.
Okay.
Jim Seagrave, I'm not going to say Jim Seagrave. I'll say Fly Exclusive is sponsoring this raffle. And essentially, whoever wins the raffle, we're going to announce the winners or the winner Saturday night, March 25th at the gala. They can go anywhere in the world. They can go to Africa, they can go to Fiji,
Whoa.
they can go anywhere in the world, first class, 2 tickets. So that's what we really want to promote because this event is sold out. So we can't sell any more tickets. We can't sell any more sponsorships because sponsorships are associated with tickets, but people can participate through our silent auction and this raffle. And you don't have to be there to win, nor do you have to be there to participate because it's all online on our GiveSmart link.
Cool.
Okay, great.
So do we want to, we'll of course touch on the fact that this event is happening on the 25th, that it's sold out, but here's how you can still participate. Is this the first time you guys are doing the raffle?
Yes.
Cool.
We
It's really
didn't have to
smart.
handle this. Yeah. He did this for the Kinston Art Council. And they raised like $30,000 because the tickets are $100 a piece, but essentially if you sell 300, then that's 30 grand. So I was asking all these stupid questions like to his admin assistant because I didn't know how to. I was like, what? Well, how do you book? And like, are you sure? What are the blackout date? None. Like, what's the catch?
Wow.
And it's just a nice way for him to contribute, really.
Okay,
Cool.
well, yeah, great. That's a good thing for,
Yeah, I think that's really smart. And then we will, small talk at the beginning like we do, so people can populate. And then at the end, we'll ask you our final question. And then let me make sure I can do it on the iPad. We'll just all wrap it up together. And just do what's saving our lives. And then we'll hit stop recording and then we'll be good to go.
Okay.
Yay. All right. Are you guys ready?
yeah. And so we're going to get you to talk about what the Carteret Healthcare Foundation is also.
Okay.
And are we agreeing that we say gala and not gala? I have lots of questions.
Do you say gala?
I don't know.
What do you say, Virginia?
She says gala.
Gala. But do you want to call it gala?
No.
Okay.
Y'all
Y'all,
always
I have a lot of pronunciation questions.
Is it Cuthrell?
I know, Cuthrell.
I know.
I'm
Yeah.
so dialed in now. I'm going to just start calling you only Virginia Cuthrell. I'm going to make up for all the times I've only said your first name and not your last name.
that's okay.
Yeah, I
Awesome.
love this.
So are y'all ready? We're already
Ready.
recording, so we can just dive in. And it's Friday morning.
Yes.
Friday,
This Friday,
yeah.
the 10th.
Got it.
So the gala is in
2 weeks.
Thank you. Yes. All right.
Hey, Virginia, what is your official title?
So let me look at my name badge.
Oh my God, I love it.
But don't say this. Like, I'll tell you what the official title is, and then I will tell you what I want you to say.
Okay, great.
It's Executive Director of Foundation Development and Physician Relations.
I'm not going to say that.
That's classic being at the hospital too long and they give you too many jobs. So I think to say director of the foundation, I think executive director sounds sort of stuffy. Just foundation director.
Okay, cool. Okay. All right. Y'all ready?
Yes, I think so for real this time.
Okay, so action. I'm glad you can hear us. I'm glad you can see us because the internet is out this morning at Mary Cheatham's house.
No
Wow.
problem. I
Yeah.
know, no problem. We're on my iPad,
Yes.
which I love, y'all. I've become a major iPad person.
Yeah.
Do you have an iPad, Virginia?
Yeah, yes, I have one and my children have, we have lots of iPads at my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of become my thing. I have the magic keyboard, so it just
I don't know
sticks
what
in
that
the key. Oh,
I wish we could show you.
I
It's
know,
really great.
I know. You need to look it up. It's the magic keyboard, and it just makes the iPad work. It just makes me really happy.
It enhances the experience, it appears.
It does. It does. And I want you to know that this iPad has this creepy thing where the camera follows you when you move, but Meg figured out how to turn it off. So I've had the iPad for 2 years and I've never known how to turn it off, but she did.
Yeah.
She handled it in 13 seconds, Virginia.
Right.
It's the whippersnappers, you know?
Yes. Yes.
just
I
press
agree.
buttons.
I have to have some whippersnappers of my own to help me on a lot of things. Yes.
Yes.
Well, Virginia, good morning. And
Good
thank you for being here with us. We're excited to learn about, well, I mean, this is your second time on, but we're really excited to update folks on things happening with the foundation. And you can fill us in on a new fun event that's happening in just a few short weeks.
That's exactly right. You guys, we are joined this morning by Virginia Cuthrell. She is the director of the Carteret Healthcare Foundation. And so if you're not familiar with the foundation, it's really an incredible initiative. And so Virginia is going to tell us about it and tell us about their upcoming gala. Now, I will tell you, the gala is a very popular event. It is already sold out. However, you can participate. There are ways you can participate, and it's such a win-win, the ways that you can participate now. So Virginia, will you tell us, like, just in, kind of briefly, what the foundation is all about?
Yes. So first of all, thank you for having me this morning. I appreciate it.
We're so glad you're
I
here.
love to watch your interviews.
Oh,
I'm so happy to be here. The foundation is very important to the hospital. So essentially what we do here in the foundation is we raise money for equipment or buildings or various initiatives that are not a part of the hospital budget. We have a laundry list of various initiatives that we fund. For example, we have a fund for cancer patients. So if you're coming through our cancer program and you need help with your bills or you need help with travel to the Triangle for a second opinion, we will be happy to help you with those things.
Cool.
That's all facilitated through our nurse navigators in the cancer center. We have something very similar for hospice patients. And then we have a lot of other initiatives that are really fabulous, and it makes working in the foundation very meaningful and very fun. And so, but then we do big stuff too. So like a few years ago, they did a capital campaign and they expanded medical oncology, and the whole front of the hospital looks different. And the foundation was a part of that. And they raised a significant amount of money for that project. So the mission statement for the foundation is to grow and support excellence in local healthcare. So that's what we always go back to before we strike out with any project, is to make sure that we are serving the mission.
Cool. Okay. And so for these super important things that you guys take on that contribute to the quality of everybody's healthcare here locally, I know you guys, of course, have got to be able to raise money in order to do that. So is the gala one of your biggest fundraisers of the year?
Yes, it is. And this year, we've already raised more than we have ever.
Nice.
And I have to give Diane Gainey and the committee the credit for this. Diane Gainey is our chair for the gala, but she's also a foundation board member. And she just has a lot of passion and conviction in everything she does. And so she put together this fabulous group of women, and they have really just, I can't even get over what they've done as far as what they brought in as far as sponsorship, silent auction items. This year, the proceeds go to cancer services, healthcare, and it is sold out. It's sold out real early, because, and I do want to explain that a little bit, because I want like everybody to come, and I felt bad about not having that many tickets. But if you do a sponsorship, so say you do a $10,000 sponsor, then you get to invite 10 people. So we have so many sponsors this year that essentially all our tickets were associated with sponsors, which is a great problem to have.
Heck yeah.
And of course, the Coral Bay has their limits too, and it's with various things.
So will you give us some details? I know it's sold out, but it's on the 25th at Coral Bay Club. And okay, cool.
Yeah. So it's March 25th at the Coral Bay. It's a Hollywood theme. It's so fabulous. So Christy Brittenham at Sandy's Florist is doing the flowers. I cannot wait to see them.
She's awesome.
Yeah. Well, I just met her. And so she's doing like this flower thing, like over the main bar, like right when you walk in, and then like throughout the dining room or the main ballroom, there's all these variants of flowers. Anyway, it's going to be gorgeous. We're going to have the red carpet and the stanchions and like, yeah. So
that's really cool.
Really fun. Yes.
Okay. So guys, number one, just pay attention next year so that you can get your tickets to attend. And for this year, the way that you can participate, which is a win-win, is you can bid in the silent auction and you can also buy raffle tickets. And the raffle, Virginia, tell us about the raffle, because I'm a little bit blown away by this.
I am blown away by the raffle myself. Okay, yes. So we have this Give Smart link. It's all over everything that we're doing right now. So it's on our website, Carteret Healthcare Foundation website. It's on our social media. So we have Facebook and Instagram, and it's Carteret Healthcare Foundation. But our Give Smart link we'll have all the silent auction items on there, so you can bid even if you're not at the gala, and that kind of makes it fun because like the people are actually watching it while the people at the party are partying, having a good time. So you can totally do that. The raffle this year blew us away. So Fly Exclusive is going to, whoever wins, it's $100 a ticket, will have the opportunity to go anywhere in the world, first class, 2 tickets. You can go to Africa, you can go to Fiji, you can go to California, it doesn't matter. You can go anywhere you want, first class, 2 commercial tickets. And basically what happens is we'll announce the winner at 10 o'clock Saturday night, the 25th at the party. And then we'll get in touch with the winner, and then we'll put you in touch with Fly Exclusive, and you just let them know where you want to go, and they're going to book it for you.
That is so
good. So cool.
So people at the event can, enter, and then people can enter now.
Right.
So is the Gift Smart link, is that something we can go ahead and post in the comments?
Yes.
Here. Okay, cool. We'll be
Okay.
sure and do that. We'll be sure
Great.
and do that when we hop off.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is
So
great. This is
excited.
great. And the coolest part, all of this goes back to the cancer center. That's
Oh,
local.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
really, really great.
Yeah. And I think we all know people who have benefited from the incredible cancer center. We're so lucky to have, Carteret Healthcare Foundation. We're so lucky to have you at the helm, Virginia. And it sounds like the board is just amazing right now. So we're just thrilled and excited that we can be a little part of this. We are excited. I know, because we're excited to help with the sponsor party on Thursday night. I know.
Thank y'all. And y'all are all
We're so excited. We're excited though about Seed to Shaker.
Yes.
That Chris is coming with his Seed to Shaker truck and is going to be making cocktails. Y'all, I went to the Periwinkle this weekend. Have you been there yet, Virginia?
I drive by it every day, but I need to.
Oh my God.
Did you love it?
It was really fun. I had my parents and my Aunt Nina with me. And so we pulled in there and sat outside for a little while, and we got some things out of Viv's fridge and came home. And it's a Viv's fridge location. Yeah. And I got a sand cloud towel. It got me, I know, I was getting very excited for summertime.
Wow.
So just so cute. So I'm excited. That's the same. I'm sorry, y'all. The
Same
Periwinkle, yes. Periwinkle in Beaufort, which is the new little bottle shop with this great outdoor space. They are the same owners as Seed to Shaker, which is the cocktail making truck. So great. Anyway, so we're excited to see you on Thursday night before the game.
Yes. And thank y'all so much. This sponsor party is the first year we've ever done this. We were trying to think, we've been so overwhelmed with sponsors and their generosity that we were trying to come up with a way, because once you're at the party, it's sort of hard to speak to everybody.
Right. Yes.
Expecting over 500 guests. So we have this sponsor party only Thursday night prior to the event. And we certainly appreciate Mary Cheatham King, you're sponsoring that. And
our pleasure.
And your team has been amazing, and you created that beautiful invitation. So I certainly appreciate that. And we are so excited about Seed to Shaker.
Oh yeah.
That's going to be a fun new concept that a lot of people have never experienced.
I know. Carteret County, y'all. I love it. It makes me so happy. Well, Virginia, before we let you go, Meg wants to ask you our final question.
We have, the question that we ask all of our guests. You've answered it once, but we'd love to know again, what has been saving your life lately?
So I've been thinking about that. So what's been saving my life lately is running buddies. And I don't mean running out there on Arundel Street exercising. I mean more like running buddies that help, like with this gala. So like my team that's working with this project, and they're real excited about it. And we know all the dirty details and all the good details, just sort of all work together with it. But then not just running buddies at work, but like running buddies outside. So like I work full time, my husband works full time, I have 2 small children, and I have this small group of friends who are all sort of in this together. And, you can just kind of commiserate or celebrate depending on what you have going on.
Yeah.
So I feel like running buddies, whether it's at work or in your personal, is what's been saving my life lately.
That's a good one.
That's a really
It takes
good
a
one.
village, doesn't it?
It does.
That's
a
the
good
truth.
one.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Thank you, Virginia. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you. Thank you. We're thrilled to be with you this morning, and we're really excited. We can't wait to hear about the huge success of the event already, but we are going to get on there and buy some raffle tickets and look at the silent auction items and get folks on there as well. So thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, Virginia.
Bye, Virginia.
Bye.